You've seen the headlines. Small business owners brace for Trump's proposed tariffs. Trump's pause on China tariffs is still a huge nightmare for small businesses, but not this business.
The founder of Thrift Vintage Fashion says quite the contrary, attributing the growth he's seen in his business to none other than President Trump's tariffs.
The owner of that business, Ryan Frankel, joins us now. Ryan, love this business. Just tell the audience about it, how you wholesale thrift clothing to other businesses, business to business, and what the trade fight with overseas nations has done for you.
Sure. First off, thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate being a spokesperson here for Secondhand on your show. So I'm a third generation in the business. My grandfather started after World War II. He was dealing in men's army surplus, and my father in the 90s was dealing mostly in Levi's. And then I joined the business in 2010, learned a lot. In 2020, we started Thrift Vintage Fashion. And basically, we aggregate all the stylish, curated secondhand trends in fashion, and we repackage it for B2B business, offering it to resellers large and small across the country.
When I take a look at a business like yours, and great website, a lot of detail on there, Ryan, I see an opportunity for other businesses to grow, not just because you sell to them, but because there's a pricing structure that can work and it's right here in America.
For sure. We definitely want to keep our margins low so our customers are able to make their margins and keep coming back for more.
How much has business gone up, just say this year, percentage-wise, total revenue compared to the same period a year ago? I'm a huge vintage person. I have not bought a new piece of clothing in several years, Ryan. I don't know what, I've just stopped buying new clothes because, well, frankly, they're all made over in crap, not well, and they were so expensive. And if you buy locally, especially too, you're really reducing your carbon footprint.
Yes, that's really amazing for you to hear, and more people are getting turned on to it, especially in this country. Since 2020, like post-COVID, we really saw a lot of interest in the U.S. Buying recycled clothing. And you're absolutely right. It is much better quality stuff that's even made 5 or 10 years old. It doesn't have to be like 20 years old vintage. Even stuff that's 5 or 10 years old is much better quality than stuff coming out today. All the clothing today, like most of it's fast fashion, it's just made cheaper and cheaper. Everybody's competing and driving the sale price down. So buying secondhand, I mean, you're just always going to get better quality, more unique styles. Regarding our numbers, so our business from February to March, once the tariff scare really started, we saw a 41% increase in gross revenue. And then for April and May so far, we're seeing over 30% increase in gross revenue year over year.
No, I mean, it's a great story. It's a heck of a success story, and I love to see this. By the way, I'm not too far from you. I see you're out there in Hialeah. I might have to come shake your hand sometime and learn about it. Who knows? Maybe Dagan can convert me to a thrift buyer. I don't mind a little army surplus once in a while.
Right, Ryan, what's hot right now? What has gotten really popular? Whether it's T-shirts, certain type of jeans?
Sure. Staples, I would say, are always T-shirts and sweatshirts. It is unisex. Women are wearing those styles just as much as men today. And then always Levi jeans is a real staple. We actually have retail locations down here in South Florida as well. It's called Mids Market. And I would love to invite you guys out, especially Dagan. You are already shopping, so it would be a pleasure to be out there.
She's your target market. There you go.
Look out. I'm a good shopper. Ryan, great to see you. And
Thanks,
I will
Ryan.
visit. I promise you that, sir. Ryan Frankel.